Rihanna. Some news reports, it's Star Magazine, big grain of salt, whether you believe them or not, are saying that she is trying to get back together with Chris Brown, and that she's worried about him. Is he all right, etc. Now, when Anna sent me this, she said, "Can you believe that? That is unbelievable." But I actually don't think that it's not unbelievable. Abused women go back to their abusers all the time. Is it the right thing to do? Of course not! It's a disastrous idea. And that cycle of violence continues, but it's fairly commonplace. And I know what she's saying. I love him. And he's going through so much now. And if all of this is true, well, let's hope it's not true and that Rihanna has some sense and has very little sympathy for what Chris Brown is going through, given what she went through, right? All right. JR, what's your thoughts here?
I read an article. So a friend of mine forwarded an article to me about. I was trying to get the lady's name. She wrote a commentary on it, how she used to be in an abusive relationship, and she was brought up because of the whole Rihanna thing. And Chris Brown, apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, had admitted to in an interview before that he grew up in an abusive household where he saw his father do this to his mother.
Right.
So then this always happened where she said it was the exact same model with her ex-husband. So it's she goes, whenever there's abuse happening, the child is abused too, even though a finger's never laid on them. They have this mental abuse and they think that's the way things go. Even though they don't think that's the way things go, they slip into this point of, I'm gonna do this. And the women that they get caught up with think that they can be the one to nurture them past their past of what they've had to do. So that's probably one. And she said this. I'm going strictly from what this lady said. So the mindset is to go back to this guy because you see him snap back out of this rage, and he feels remorseful. He's sorry. He's lovey-dovey all over again. He's the guy that she fell in love with again. And then she goes, I know he didn't mean it because he's just doing this because of what happened to him. So you feel sorry for him because of his past. And it's just a vicious cycle that continues to happen. So the woman goes back not because she just likes to get beat, because she thinks she can maybe get past this now.
Well, there are two things there. One, I can change him. And that's the biggest mistake women have made over and over throughout history. Now, earlier in the show, we were advocating change, but some things don't change, right? And number two is that there are two Chris Browns. In fact, there are 28 Chris Browns, as there are 28 Cenk Uygurs. That's a scary thought, but nonetheless, or J.R. Jacksons, because I'm a different guy in front of my parents than I am in front of my friends. In front of my friends, we have fun, we curse, we drink, whatever, we do whatever we're going to do. Am I going to do that in front of my parents? Oh, fuck this, fuck that. No, of course not. I'm a little bit different person than I in those two different situations. And even within a relationship, there's the Chris Brown who's schmoopy papoopy, and oh, I'm so sorry, baby, I love it. And there's the Chris Brown who's in a rage. And she always thinks, but I want to reach the Chris Brown who's schmoopy papoopy. I don't know if it exists in Chris Brown, okay, but... And that's why they keep going back. JR is exactly right. The commentary he's talking about is exactly right. And that's why I'm not surprised if it's true that Rihanna is trying to reach out to him and trying to find him and talk to him, etc. I wouldn't be surprised. And the other part of this that is unsurprising is it relates to something else we talked about earlier in the show. How you get immersed in a subculture. Now, for Wall Street, it's like, well, the bankers have to get paid millions upon millions of dollars. That's how it is. And so they can't see anything that would be otherwise. They're like, that's the status quo. That is how the world works. They can't see outside of their bubble. And JR's right. Within a family where there's abuse, people get to the point where they're immersed in that culture, and they think that's how it is. And so they become accustomed to it and think that it's normal, unfortunately.